Hello, I'm Pete. Thank you for joining the Energized Sleep course. So just a few things before we fully get going on the 31st of October here for course, what would be number 2 for me. So I'm Pete. Hello, welcome. This is what I do. Okay, I help people to get their health back. I do it online nowadays rather than in person like we all kind of did before. Everyone's kind of shifted everything in the last couple of years. So these are just a couple of examples of the kinds of things I would work with. So Lorna, I've scribbled out her name. Okay, Lorna had a torn rotator cuff injury at the very least. She was just about to have some injections. She contacted me and we managed to do some work online to correct her shoulder, her pain, so that she didn't need those cortisone injections anymore. And considering her age, it's not really something that you want to do when you're getting a bit older because it reduces bone density and such like. She was having some problems with some endometriosis, some confidence issues, and we worked together using the systems that I use to undo a lot of the pain she'd been having for years. And now she was pretty young. Those pains may have prevented her from bearing children in the future. So all of these things, caught early enough, they can prevent bigger things from happening later down the line. Now down the bottom is when I ran the sleep course last time. These are just a few of the examples of some of the scores, some of the things that people noticed over the week that we worked together to help them correct their sleep. These are the final scores. Haven't got the original scores on here. The original scores were generally 4s and 5s. Okay, most people came into this course, they scored their sleep and energy levels 4 or 5, maybe a 6. Okay, 6 was kind of the top marks at the beginning of the week on the Sunday. And by the end of the week, those 4s and 5s turned into 8s and 9s. Okay. Their daily energy levels, again, basically the same thing. Started off at 4 or 5s, ended up generally about 8s or 9s. So, wrong way. And these are the things that they've noticed that they've been able to do. So at 67, yeah, she's pruned. She got, like on a Saturday morning, she got up, pruned through 3 trees, whereas before she wouldn't have even considered doing that. She might have got 1 a day, okay? 1 a day, taken a whole day and done 1, okay? She's done 3 all in one go, okay? Because she had that much more energy, that much more confidence in her body to go and do these things. And this is purely from correcting her sleep patterns and sorting all this stuff out. So imagine what you could do, however old you are now, 30s, 40s, 50s, in a business, you're living your life, you're employed maybe, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, how much correcting your sleep and improving your energy levels will have on your work, on your promotions, on your business, on your profits, on your revenue, okay, and on your family, okay, and on every aspect of your life. If you get sleep right, everything else works so much better. Okay, so my promise to you that by the end of this 7 or 8 days is that I will be able to give you all of the tools and information necessary to have a great night's sleep. And as long as you keep doing it every night, can't promise that if you've got little kids though, okay, they will wake up, okay, but you'll still have more energy because you're doing more things right. Okay, you'll wake up with more energy. Okay, you'll be able to get up when your alarm goes off and actually get out of bed rather than snooze, 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 snooze. Oh crap, I've got to get up. Let's go to work. Have a clearer mind and focus throughout the day. I mean, when you sleep right, it's harder to think. Okay? And there's reasons behind that. If your sleep quality is poor, it means your brain isn't cleaning. Your brain cleans at night. Okay, a bit more on that later on in the week. Okay? You'll have more control over your emotions. Okay, so you're not going to be so snappy. You're not going to be so up and down throughout the day. You're not going to be so reliant on food or caffeine to regulate your mood. Okay, which means you're going to be a better human being. Okay, you're going to be better at what you do. Now, here's some things that I can't promise, but may happen. You might lose weight without even trying. Okay, you might change nothing else in your diet, in your exercise routine, and you may lose some weight. Not a promise, it probably won't be much if you do, but you might. Your libido may increase. Now, again, in this 7 days, That's probably going to be a minimal gain, but over the course of a few weeks and a few months, you consistently taking action on this should help. Okay? You'll get more time in your day. Okay, and now I'm not going to give you more hours. Okay, I'm not going to tell you to sleep less or sleep more. You're not going to get more hours. Everyone's got 24. But if you've got a clearer mind, more focus, better able to make decisions, and you're getting your jobs done, okay, faster, you're going to find more time in your day to do the things you love. Okay, whether that be leisure time, spending time with your kids, or whether that be spending even more time at work, it's up to you. Whatever you do with that time is your choice. But if you've got mental clarity and focus and all the things associated with having good sleep, you're going to find you've got extra time. You're going to not know how the hell you got things done in the past, because you're going to be finishing your day at 3 o'clock and going, wow, I've got 2 or 3 hours here. What the hell am I going to do? And you're going to have another kind of 10% of your day to go out and do more and better with. So just a little bit of admin. You'll see in this video, hopefully as soon as you've joined the group. Okay, I'm going to be going live on Sunday, the 31st of October, at a time yet to be decided. It's Sunday. I just need to clear it with the wife, clear it with the kids, make sure everything's tickety-boo there. Wednesday, the 3rd of November, again, that's going to be a Q&A session. So your chance to ask me any questions, anything I've maybe missed, something that's maybe a bit more personal to you. That's a chance to either send the questions in or join in live to ask your questions direct. I will hopefully be bringing in a guest at that point, someone who I've worked with for a while, and he or she, don't know yet, will be able to answer some questions for you about working with me. And then on Sunday, the 7th of November, we're going to wrap up the course. Any final questions, any final bits that I may or may not have forgotten, okay, or things that have come up throughout the week, I can address them there. Your final chance to ask me any questions about sleep or health, motivation, mindset, etc., etc. I do way more than sleep. Okay, sleep for me, foundational. If we get sleep right, the other stuff gets easier. If we don't get sleep right, teaching you about motivation and getting stuff done and letting go and clearing emotions and looking after our health and exercise in other ways is much harder. So to know if we're on track, on point, going in the right direction, we need data. So by this point, you've already filled out the pre-questionnaire just to get into this group. So fantastic, thank you for that. We're going to have a questionnaire going out day 0 on the Sunday, so that will go out probably Saturday, Sunday. Make sure you've got that done as soon as possible. We need to know where you are pre-day 1, before I've given you a ton of information to go out and take some action on. Don't worry, I say a ton of information. It's all pretty simple stuff. Okay. Day 3, about halfway through on the Wednesday, again, I'm going to ask for just a bit of extra data there to see how you're going. See if I need to course correct. See if I can help you to course correct if you need to. Okay, find out what's going wrong. Okay, because by day 3, we should be noticing differences. Again, day 6, that's kind of closing, wrapping up. How are you doing? What did you learn? How's your life now compared to 7 days ago when you started? Also be daily, very, very quick scores. It's literally, I just need 2 numbers in the Facebook group just to say, I slept, my score for sleep was a 7, and my energy level throughout the day was an 8, roughly, on average. Any links to these questionnaires will come through live on the day. So yeah, I've already mentioned this. We need to keep score, okay? Simple, already mentioned that bit. Okay. In the file section, in the bar kind of above, there is going to be a tracker and a sleep checklist. Okay, sleep checklist. So that you can go tick the box. Yep, I've done that bit, I've done that bit, I've done that bit. Oh no, I haven't finished that one yet, but that's fine. I can do that one tonight and make sure I've ticked that box. Okay, these are just ideas. They're not absolutely set in stone, but the more of them you do, the more likely it is that you will get better sleep. So get started now. I want you to get a head start Okay, if you're here early, fantastic. You've got a head start over people who are joining a bit later, but that's fine. They can catch up. It's not a big deal. We need to set a routine. Setting a routine. So routine for not only going to bed, but for the morning. And I always like to work backwards from here. So I need to know when, generally, do I need to be up, out the door, and on my way to work. Okay. There might be different days of the week where you're up a little bit extra early. You might have some flexible working hours, so you might be up a little bit later sometimes. But when do I absolutely have to be up to, when do I actually absolutely have to be out the door? On a given day, on an average day. Whether that's 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 6:30, doesn't matter. Everyone's going to be different. There might be a few things you want to get done in the morning. Shower, shave, go to the toilet, brush teeth, eat breakfast. Okay, those are kind of normal things. You might also want to do some exercise. Again, this is up to you. Exercise, meditation, read a book or 15 minutes of a book, some sort of self-development. You might do that, you might not, okay? Entirely your choice, okay? How long are you going to spend doing that kind of stuff in the morning? Okay, so if you need to leave at 8:30 and it's going to take you an hour to do that, your kind of latest wake up time is 7:30. Okay, but if you've got kids and other stuff and bits and bobs to do in the morning, your latest wake up time might be 7 o'clock because you've got to factor in some of that time. Might be a bit earlier. Okay, again, it's your choice. Okay, so whatever time you've decided now, you can go, right, I need to be awake by 6:30, 7 o'clock, 6 a.m., 5:30, 5 a.m., who knows? Now you need to say, I want or I need 7, 8, 9 hours sleep. You pick a number. Okay, you'll probably know roughly how much sleep you need to feel good. Okay, assuming you've had a good night's sleep one night. Let's say it's 8 hours and you wanted to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, feeling good, which means we rewind time and go, I need to be asleep by 10 o'clock. By 10 o'clock. So that means I probably need to be in bed, in my bedroom, by 9:30. Now have a look at my evening routine. Okay. Brush teeth, maybe again, have a shower, exercise, reading a book, spending time with a partner, okay. Watching a bit of TV, whatever it is, doesn't really matter. When do I need to start that by? So that might be kind of 8 o'clock, 8:30, depends on what it is, depends how long you want to take doing all these things. Okay, so start setting that routine up now. Put in what you will do. There's no point putting in half an hour of meditation or an hour's worth of exercise. 1, if you haven't got time for it. 2, if you've never done it before and you're never going to do it, okay, and you're never going to be consistent. Put things in there that you are going to be consistent with right now. In the future, 6 weeks down the line, 12 weeks down the line, 6 months down the line, you might have nailed this, okay, and you want to start changing your routine. Not a problem. But for now, keep it simple. Keep it the kinds of the same things that you're already doing, maybe tweak them slightly. Okay. But these are now set in stone to be adhered to every single night and morning. Your sleep is the most important thing that you will do all day because it sets you up for the 16 hours that you're awake. Okay. And cleaning the environment. Your bedroom is used for 2 things: sleep and fun times. That is all. Now, getting dressed, getting undressed, that's about it. If you are doing practically anything else in there, you're not sitting in there watching TV, you're not sitting in there on your phone, scrolling through Twitter or Instagram or Facebook or wherever it is you might be on your phone, it is not for that. Bedrooms are for 2 things: sleep and fun, with a little bit of getting dressed on either side. That is all. So anything else in your room, anything else that you take to your room at night, leave it at the door. The only thing that I would say is allowed is a book. Okay. And even then, only on special circumstances, okay, because you need certain things I'll go into later in the week. Okay, so what to do next? Get your routine done. Make sure you're doing those things in your bedroom, or not doing those things in the bedroom, as the case may be. And look out for the first live going out on Sunday, the 31st of October. I will see you there. I will let you know the time when I know the time. See you soon.